So this is the deal. I just got home from work and I'm bitter. No, not bitter. I'm just pissed off. So I know the business that I work in, retail, can be a thankless job, and that you're, have to be totally customer service oriented. I get it. I understand. And I think I have really good customer service. Except for when a customer pisses me off. And then I'm not so nice anymore. But I'm right. I'm totally justified to be angry with the customer. Sometimes. And the customer is not always right. They're not. And I was made to feel guilty tonight at work about me bitching about a customer. But I feel like some customers are awesome. Like, they come into the store and you're like totally giving them good service and they're laughing with you and talking and totally like communicating, and you're like building this connection and this rapport, and that's what I love. I love when I have good customers. But then there's some customers that just come in and they like are totally bitchy and they disrespect the store and they just disrespect you, and that's not okay. Like, I'm gonna give you many examples. Okay, the first example. As customers, we all shop through something, right? Well, when you go into a retail store, the clothes aren't on the floor. You're not shopping through the floor. As the retailer, if we wanted you to shop off the floor, we would just throw the clothes on the floor and you could pick through it. Like a yard sale. We'd put in a box on the floor and you could just pick through it. Much like the express box sale, but it's a sale, so it's a little different. But when you go into the fitting room and you try all the clothes on, why do you leave them on the floor, on the bench, on the seat, with the hangers everywhere, and you leave the fitting room a mess? You didn't find the clothes that way. Don't leave them that way. It makes me so angry. And this issue came up only because I was asked to do the fitting rooms because we were really short tonight. I never usually am in the fitting rooms, which is a good thing because I don't really enjoy the fitting room too much. But, I mean, I'll do it to help out the group. Not a problem. That's fine. We were really short-handed. Some people called off. Garth. I called your shit out, bitch. I did. Anyways, but I hope you feel better. Sorry. I know you're sick. Love you. But that's rude. It's disrespectful. Like, I'm not asking you to, like, zipper the pants back up and button it, or button the button-down shirt back up, but you can put it on the hanger, clip it back on the hanger, and hang it on the hooks in the fitting room, and somebody will come by and get it. It's not a problem. But you didn't find it on the floor, so don't leave it on the floor. That's rude. That's just... I don't understand people that just will leave a fitting room and leave all the clothes on the floor. It's just rude. It's disrespectful. That's one thing. The second thing that really pissed me off today, and it happens all the time, on Fridays and Saturdays, we close at 10 o'clock. Sundays we close at 7. Monday through Thursday we close at 9:30. It never fails that on the weekends, mostly, when we're really, we're busy most of the day, but then at night it kind of tapers off because people are going out and stuff like that. People, like, walk in the door 5 of 10 on a Friday and Saturday. They walk in a couple minutes before we close. It's 12 o'clock, by the way. My computer just said so. They walk in the store a couple minutes before it closes, and then they're, like, browsing around the store. Browsing. Just, flipping through racks, looking through stacks of t-shirts. What the fuck are you doing? Get out of my store. If you're shopping, come in, find what you want, go into the fitting room, try it on, buy it, and be out by 10 o'clock. I don't come to your job and hang out and make you wait around for me till you can go. I don't do that. Let me come to your corporate job and hang out and like fucking lollygag and let your boss not let you leave until I leave. That's rude. Ugh, it makes me so angry. And I'm sorry that I'm so pissed off about it, but put yourself in my shoes. It's just retail. And people are going to say back to me, well, it's just retail. You shouldn't go so upset about it. But when we're against time restraints to get out of there, and we're supposed to be out by 10:30, and we have a lot to do to close between 10 and 10:30, that's a lot of stuff to fit in a 30-minute period. We have to close out 9 registers, do all the trash, get the store back together from all the people that threw their clothes on the floor in the fitting room, and who will take the medium out of the middle of the stack of t-shirts and fuck up all the other t-shirts that are in the middle, and just leave the store a mess because people don't give a shit. And yes, it's our job to clean up the store, that's fine, but when people blatantly like, don't you notice that the stack of t-shirts is perfectly neatly folded, and you just went in there and jacked them all up, looked at it, unfolded it, and then threw it back on the shelf? I'm not saying you have to perfectly fold it, but like, you can slide your hand into the stack of t-shirts, lift them up, pull the one you need out, and put them back down. It's not that hard. It takes a couple extra seconds to do that. And then if you fold it back and put it right back on top of the stack, I don't have a problem with that if you don't put it back in the middle. Because then all I have to do is pick it up from the top and put it back in the middle again where it belongs. But people, I'm pleading you, and everybody that works in retail or everybody that has worked in retail or a service-based job, they will understand this. I'm sure servers feel this way too. You know, you have those people that walk in 15 minutes before close and then you're there and you have to serve them. Please, please, when the mall closes at a certain time, do not hang out in the store. You don't need the clothes that bad. The mall will be open again tomorrow. There's only one day that retail is ever closed, and that's Christmas. One day out of the whole year. You have a whole other 364 days to go shopping. It's rude. It's disrespectful. If you walk in that late, make sure you're out of the store or walking out the door by the time it closes. They shut off the music for a reason, and they shut one of the doors for a reason. It means it's time to go. And remember, I'm not coming to your job and making you wait so that you can leave your job. I don't hold you back from doing your work because I need help. Remember that. And I hope that I get some good comments at the bottom. And if you want to leave bad comments, again, I'm open to bad comments, that's fine. But know that it's disrespectful. So anyway, I was quite sassy to a customer. It was 10:05 and she wanted to try stuff on in the fitting room. And I told her no. And she got a little sassy with me. Which is fine, whatever. And my manager took me aside and was like, listen, just let her try. He was like, just let the customers try stuff on. We still have things to do. But we're not allowed to count out registers until the customers leave. So that's preventing us from closing 9 registers, which with one person, it takes like 30 minutes or more, depending on who's doing it. So it's just frustrating. And there was a stack of stuff in the fitting rooms because we were short-handed tonight that we had to put back. So I'm pleading. This blog is getting way too long. Just think of people that work in service-based jobs and try to be polite to them. And we all have bad days, I know. And I was mean to that woman, and I really do feel bad. But they walked in the store at 10 o'clock, and she wanted to try stuff on. And they were in the store until 10:15. And we needed to be out of there by 10:30. It's just frustrating. Okay, I'm sorry. I said my piece. I feel better. And I'm drinking beer. Off of the wine tonight. Josh and Shelby, sorry. I switched to beer. It's cheaper. Alright, good night everyone. Leave some comments and subscribe. Good night.